Hello everyone, welcome back to my jbird. This is remember in 1976 and in 1977 when I first learned how to play chess, created my opening, my theory, and I still play the same way I did back then. This is the way I play, move my pieces around the back and what you've been seeing on this channel. And I got some new openings coming up and there's still more there yet to do and be done yet. And like I said, I don't plan on becoming a grandmaster. I just want to bring you the way I used to play chess and how I played and my theory and just the way I play. I you know I can do memorization, you know, eh, but this only helps on one game. You can't play chess, any kind of game of chess, trying to use memorization. You have to memorize it all to do that, to be top. But I'm not. That's not going to happen. All right. Anyway, I'm in white, and this is called Knight's Bird, Knight 71, J-Bird, Rook, Bishop, King's Crown Castle to bot 2000. Game 45. No errors, no assistance, no help of any kind to beat this bot. And it's just like the last video, the 2100. But it goes a little bit different and a little bit better for me to play the game than it did on the 2100. So let's get to it. D3, E6, E3, C6, H3, E5, A3, D5, D2, F6, E2, and the Knight's Bird since 1977. And like I said, it was the two bishops were first, my first creative opening. But the theory lies behind these two pawns and how the pieces can get moved around. And when I put the two bishops up and Jay looked at that with the pawns like that and the two bishops there, and then he was talking and mumbling, and I'm saying, look, you can move your pieces in around the back. But like I said, that didn't happen until he got tired of me playing the two bishops. Then I started using the other pieces, and then things really started moving along. After E2, A5, F1, into the Knights 71. 7 moves, Knights on 1, Knights 71. And like I said, you move your pieces in around the back on the first row, the second row, and up and down, across. I'm still working on it. Like I say, I got this new opening called One Square Nightbird. Pretty cool. After F1, E6, D2, into the J-Bird since 1977. My first theory, creative opening, and this is the theory. Like this, with this two pawns and these bishops. Or whatever pieces go in here. And then obviously the two end pawns are the best moves. Since 1977, my first creative opening and my first game I ever won with the two bishops and these pawns like this. After D2, E7, H2. Now I do instead of the knight's corner table, this is a double knight's corner table right here. It goes a little bit different. He castles. Now the push G4. Now the attack goes E4, pass D4, D7. And he looks like he's going into Nightbird. It's not a reverse because it's in the regular position there. Okay, after D7, F1, I bring it back. I think I'm gonna run back the knight up, move it back up. After F1, D6. But I finished the tower system here. After C3, B6, C2. Okay, playing on castle, but how fast do I castle? After C2, F6. Yeah, I thought I was going to bring that knight up. G3. And that's the whole point. Let's say if he did something else, then you could be allowed to bring your bishop back, go this way. Well, bring the bishop here, and then throw this knight here, maybe jump it up here, and then, Yeah, I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is crazy. This theory can go crazy. And the one square Nightbird is going to help with that. And also, while this is like this, you can jump your pieces around. This is the theory. What you can do underneath your pawns. And that new game I got coming, the new chess game's going to, oh man, you're going to play a lot under the pawns. After g3, e8, h4, takes g3, takes g3, g6, g5, f6, now I castle. And there's your rook, bishop, king's crown, castle. I waited. Now I castle. Now's the time. Takes g5, takes g5, takes g5, g4, takes g4, takes g4, takes g4, h3, the knighty, h3. Connect the rooks, protect it. Rookie over d8, g1, d7, d1. Get the queen over. c4, the knighty, f4. Well, let's see what happened. Well, he's pinned anyway. After f4, g6, I go e2. It stopped me from going here. After e2, a4, h2. He goes a5. Can't go down yet, but I sacrifice. g6, b3, c2. Takes g6, takes g6, f8, f4, f7, f6, a1. Take a1, e7, h1. Come back. No hurries. Takes d2, takes d2. He goes bananas. It's over. When I saw that, game's over. Takes f6, takes f6, e8, h8, d7. Of course, I'm going to take it, trade it all down. Game's over. d8, takes d8. I go c2. Here's the thing. You stay right here. But once it come back here, you sit here, guard it, and just blow it up here. c2, d7, b3, takes b3, takes b3, c6, a4, e8, c4. This is what I'm saying. There's no hurry for nothing. After c4, c4 takes c4, a8, b4, e8, c5, e7, a5, e8. Nothing he can do. I just set right here, because whatever he goes here, it'd be checks. If he's trying to watch this pawn, he's trying to, nope. After e8, b6, e6, queen f5, pin him. I get an extra move, e7. He couldn't walk away because he's going to lose his rook. To b7, f6, e4, f8, takes c6, f7, b8, e7, c8, f7, c7. I want to trade. My pawn walks in. He goes f6, don't take. I take, e7, e7 takes, a6, d6, a7, c6, queenie, a8, d7, a6, e7, c8, e8, b7, f8, e4, g8, e5, f8, e6, g8, f7, h8, f1, g8, e7, h7, g1, h6, e8, h7, and that's game. I play things a little bit different, you know. And I just don't know how. This is a 2000, and you know, it's strange how these games work. Sometimes a 2000 seems stronger than a 2200. I don't get it. Certain moves, I don't know what it is. I don't get it. Now, one move, like I said, in that Nightbird in the 3200, because that bishop wasn't there, I believe that ELO is 300-400 difference because that that bishop wasn't in that place. He had a mistake, and I believe there was an inaccuracy, a possible two mistakes in that 3200 game, but there was one guaranteed. But this game goes on like this. I mean, it almost seems like I'm playing a human in this. But this is a bot, and this is how it went. You know, and sometimes these bots, you know, it plays like this, and sometimes it plays so hard it's like this is unreal. A lot of tactics going on. It just, but it is what it is. I'm no grandmaster, and the game goes on. I mean, you can learn a lot playing. What I want to do is confine him. That's why I say I confine him to the line, run a pawn, then I brought him over. Can't stalemate him. That's why I went this way. And then block him off again, confine him, and then that's game. All right. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll have some more. Remember, 76 and the 77.